Hi everyone. Today I am going to introduce you to Classcraft. It is a tech tool that you can use in class. I will also be using this for my game-based and gamification project. So basically, it's a tool that you can use to reward students or help students improve their behavior or their participation in class. Basically, it gives them points, it takes away points, it gives them assignments or tasks to do once they fall below a certain level, and it helps build team motivation as well. So I'll go here's the website. But I also, here, if you look here, I also have a app that I downloaded. Same thing, as you can see, it's just more it's more of a easier way to access your account, because once it's downloaded you can access it from your computer, or you can download it to your phone or tablet, and that way if you're walking around class you can whip out your phone, or if you have a tablet in class tablet, you can whip out your tablet and use it, and that way everything is happening live and in real time. So here I have I set up a class for our TESOL class, and I've also set up a test class just to give you guys a rundown on how to actually use it. So when you first log in, oh, by the way, this is free. You can log in here, your Google account, LinkedIn, Google Classroom, anything like that. So it's free for all teachers. It's unlimited students per teacher, no matter how many classes or students you have. It's totally free. If you want to upgrade, that's definitely an option. I'm actually considering upgrading so that I can use it later in my career. So, like I said, you go here to test class. And I'm sorry, I have to set it up. So why is it not letting me? I know what I have to do. Sorry. So if you go here, you can so you can go and introduce it to your class. So you can start here, and of course it has a video. I'm not going to play the whole video, but I'll show you some of it. And
welcome to Classcraft. Classcraft turns your class into a game that'll last the whole school year. You'll be playing in teams as different characters. By working together, you'll level up and earn powers that give you real benefits in class. Let's take a look at the game rules.
Hello, okay, guys. So that's basically a video that you would show your class at the beginning. Once you start,
you can take away points from your students. You can add,
or you're bringing it into your class for the first time, or you're bringing it into a new semester for a new class.
So, like I said, just hit next. Go here to
basically explanation of everything. So here you have your experience points. It lets you know if you want to level up and earn powers, which give you special privileges in class. These are your health points. They take away points when you are not participating, or you haven't finished an assignment on time, or anything like that. You can take away points or have points taken away from you. And here are sentences. When you've reached the last point in your HP, you can't have any more points taken away. You receive a sentence, and it's something that you have to complete before your next class.
Mateo takes the point.
These are all the different characters that the students can choose from in order to play the game. Again, some of these characters are only available to the class if the teacher pays or the school pays for this actual the upgraded version of Classcraft. But again, if not, you still have access to some of these characters as well. Okay, so this is a warrior. Warrior protects the team. They can use their powers to absorb damage. So if a student is getting their
But as you can
HP
see,
taken
also
away,
has more
a
points
warrior
added.
in the group or
So
in the
that's just
team
how that
can
works.
say,
Again,
hey, I'll take
again, this is
the
how you
damage for
add.
that
If
student
you
so
want to
that
add
they can
points to someone for
have a
doing a
chance
great
to
job, you just
participate more in
click,
class
or
or
you
get a
can
chance to
also,
finish your
like I
assignment
said,
without having their
type in your
points
own
taken
value.
away. They have the most HP,
If
again,
someone's
probably
absent,
because
this is how you
they're
mark an
willing to
absent.
take damage from
So
for
that
other students. And again, HP are
they
the
don't
points
get,
that you
if you
have.
take points away from the whole
If
team, or you have
basically,
to
if you
add
make a
points to the
mistake, you
teammates
can
that are
use those
there, they
HP
won't
points
be
to motivate
included in
students
that.
to do better by taking them away.
Again, it's free to sign up.
Healers
And
perform healing
I
actions.
think
They
it's
can
a great
heal
tool
their
because
teammates if
it
their
helps you
teammates get in
monitor your
trouble.
class. It helps
They start
them
off with
be
35
motivated.
HP
It
points.
helps them
I'm sorry if I didn't mention this earlier. Warriors
work with
start off
one
with
another.
30.
And it's a
They can
great
save
tool. You can,
their
I
team
don't know if I
members. They
said this
can
already, but
heal,
you can download it onto
and
your
they can
phone,
use their
your
power
tablet,
to restore their
and it's real
all of
time.
their
Everything
HPs
is right there, and
in
whatever you do
their
right then and
entire
there, it's
team.
applied,
So
and
if the
everyone
entire
can see
team
it. They can
has
log
been
on from
taken away
home
for
or in class and see
taking 10
exactly
points
what's
away for
going on with
HP,
them
the healer
and
can
their
choose
teammates.
to step in and give the points
That's
back to
all
their
I
team.
have for Classcraft today.
This is the mage. I'm sorry, let me move this over. This is the mage.
Thank you.
The mage supplies the AP. So the AP, again, if I didn't say this earlier, I apologize. The AP provides students with the rewards. So basically, if a student says, hey, I want my power to be, and we'll get to that in a second, I want my power to be, I can leave the classroom for up to 2 minutes. They can use their AP points at the end of the day or at the end of the class to do that. And then the teacher will just take away from their AP the fact that they used one of their powers during class. But we'll get to that in a second. A mage can supply AP points for their team. They have more powers than others, but they have less HP, and that motivates their team members to protect them more. So these are the I guess you would call mascots, or I don't know what else you would call it, but I'm sorry, the crest. So these are the crests that the different classrooms and students can choose from. However, you whatever the students choose is totally up to them. So here's the teams, and I'll just make a team for this group. I'll say Team A, and I'll just pick a crest. You can pick any crest. Like, again, this is the teacher. I think the teacher makes the team names, and then the students can either the students or the teacher can choose which characters that they want to be. You pick a background, any background. There's 4 different backgrounds for them to choose from. And again, this is just for motivational purposes and the gamification part. It gives it makes it cool. Basically, it makes it students want to interact and be a part of step outside the regular classroom and into an interactive world that makes learning and participating and learning from the teacher and making kind of building a student and teacher relationship as well. It makes all of that one and the same. So this is Team A, and this is their crest, and this would be and then you pick another crest, and then you can pick another background for Team B. Okay. And here is the option. It says set up your characters. Again, like I said earlier, you can have the students go on, if it's like a computer lab class, or you guys have, everyone has access to an iPad or a computer, or you allow them to use their phones in class, they can download the app and go ahead and create their own characters. If not, the teacher can go in maybe before class starts or before the semester begins, and choose who they want to be in the teams and what characters they'll be. I would recommend, because this is how I would do it, I would wait until the semester starts, introduce the game Classcraft to the students, but I would take that first day or at least that first week and kind of get to know my students, and I would allow them to create their own characters, but I wouldn't assign them into teams until I knew like what their weak strong points were and what their weaknesses were. That way I know that they'll be in a team where everybody can support each other, and there's a strength and a weakness, and it kind of fuses together. You understand what I mean? So let's just say I'll create the students myself. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the home screen because you have to set up the teams, but I've already set up the team for the TESOL, so I'll just go in here and make it easier. So here, once you create your class list, you'll have the option to separate all of your students into teams, and then get the class started. So here's my roster. You can see I've added everyone from the TESOL class. Here's the teams. Let me move this up. There you go. So I have TESOL 1 and TESOL A because I didn't want to do TESOL A and TESOL B. I want everybody to be on the same level. So I've been playing around with it a little bit, as you can see. So let's just go across here again. Here is where you add XP points for students being on time, answering question correctly, helping students, being positive. I added this for like if you wanted to add points for doing a presentation in class with their group and everyone did well. You can add this. I just added this, just to show that here. Okay, let's say I wanted to add, you get 20 points for if it's like a lower level class, keeping your desk organized. Okay, so you'd save that, and now it's there for you to use anytime you like. So say I gave Emily points for keeping her desk organized. As you can see here, she started with 50. Everybody starts with 50, and I just awarded her 20 for keeping her desk organized. Again, here is where you'd add more points, and once they reach 125, they'll level up here in their AP, and they'll receive more points to do or participate in activities that they wouldn't normally be able to do in class. Everyone starts out with a 50. I'm sorry. Not 50, but everyone starts out with different points for their HP. As you can see here, this team, because Ahmed had all his HP points taken away during the week, the whole team was minus 10 points. And that's automatic. Again, the students have the choice to say, hey, no, I want to heal Ahmed if they're a healer, or if they're a mage. No, I want to stand in his place. These are just some of the powers that they can do to help their classmate. And when they do that, it helps them. Not only does it not take away points from the whole team, but it also motivates them to help their classmate, whether it be with homework or keeping their desk organized or anything that the student may be struggling with. So again, let's see. I'll go down here. So I'll show you guys what happens once you've been you've dropped below your HP. So let's say Ikram, how many HP points? She has 50. Okay, so Ikram didn't do well this week, and she missed all of her assignments. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not very good at typing. Okay, and so she goes here. I'll go in as a teacher or whoever, and take all of her points. But if Mateo chooses, he can raise it. Hello guys, so I'm gonna finish my video. So as I was saying, you can take away points from your students. You can add points to your students. It depends on how you want them to. Depends on how their behavior is in class. So, like I said, I'm gonna go here to Ekram, and I'm gonna take away points. Wait, this is taking away points from everyone, and I don't want to do that. But you also have the option to take away points from the whole team. But that's not what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna take away because she missed all her homework assignments, so she has all her points taken away. One of her teammates, say it says Mateo, because he has the power to do that. He can save her, choose to protect her, and take the points for her. So let's see what happens. Mateo takes the point, and instead of taking away 50, all of her points, she only gets 40 taken away. And use power, and that's about it. And it gets done. And so because Mateo helped Ikram, he has a little of his damage points taken away, but as you can see, he also has more points added. So that's just how that works. Again, this is how you add. If you want to add points to someone for doing a great job, you just click, or you can also, like I said, type in your own value. If someone is absent, this is how you mark them absent so that they don't get, if you take points away from the whole team or you have to add points to the teammates that are there, they won't be included in that. Again, it's free to sign up, and I think it's a great tool because it helps you monitor your class. It helps them be motivated. It helps them work with one another. And it's a great tool. You can, I don't know if I said this already, but you can download it onto your phone, your tablet, and it's real time. Everything is right there, and whatever you do right then and there, it's applied, and everyone can see it. They can log on from home or in class and see exactly what's going on with them and their teammates. That's all I have for Classcraft today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you.